FWS has been around since 1953, and that is a lot of time to see things change and more than enough time to gain some insights on how companies can shift and adapt when unexpected challenges come up. Earlier this year, FWS was named one of Canada's best managed companies for the 8th year in a row. And I'm joined by President and CEO Brent Clegg now to talk a little bit more about just how important it is for companies to remain flexible in the face of change. So Brent, we've seen in the last couple of years a lot of sectors across our community were facing challenges, while some other sectors, say like construction, what FWS is involved in, fared a little bit better. So how did FWS maximize or find opportunities in the last couple of years?
Thanks, Eleanor. I think the focus for FWS over the last number of decades, to be honest, about the last 40 years, has been very much on the ag sector, mining sector, export of bulk products, and so most of those areas were deemed to be essential services. So we were very fortunate in the fact that Canada is a big producer of agricultural export products around the world. We feed the world, and so FWS was in a very good position to take advantage and apply our engineering, design, and construction services to a number of our clients. I think the other piece of that is that most of our clients in the ag sector are now moving to more vertically integrated businesses, so it's not just about primary grain handling. They're actually very much focusing on secondary processing, which is great for Western Canada. It allows us to leverage products that we produce, and it boded very well for FWS.
How important is it for FWS to be working with local companies and companies that are closer to home?
Yeah, and so FWS, our focus has always been to work with local companies. I mean, project sites for us are throughout Western Canada, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC primarily. And we've always found it's been advantageous for the projects in general to work with local suppliers, subcontractors, and especially given the challenges that we had through supply chains, it was nice to know that you were working with somebody who was local and they had the products and services that we needed to get our projects completed.
Do you think that will continue even as supply chain starts to get a little bit better?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that for FWS, we've always tried to focus on local companies, and that's not going to change for us moving into the future.
What do you think you'll do going forward, or what steps do you think you will take to make sure that FWS remains competitive?
Well, for FWS, a key, our biggest key is really our people. We undertake engineering and design and construction, and so this is a very people-focused business, and it's important for us to ensure that we are attracting new people into this sector. And so we try to be an employer of choice and produce and have a culture that attracts people and makes people want to stay with FWS. And so it's really key for us to find good qualified people and essentially keep them. So
thanks so much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
If you would like to learn more about FWS or this Investor Insight series, you can go to economicdevelopmentwinnipeg.com.